I don't get how he keeps doing this to himself. Like they keep acting like it's getting done to him, but he's doing it to himself. Like these are his quarterbacks. These are Kyle's quarterbacks, year in, year out. Nobody is telling Kyle Shanahan who should be the quarterback of the 49ers right now. It's his choice. And it's not been good choices.
A very specific skill set. And it makes him a very good offensive coordinator. But there are so many other skills you have to be a head coach. And it's, as you said, it's a lot of your decision making with personnel, with game management. And one more thing, I think temperament and personality matters too. Now, Bill Belichick is this introverted, quiet, geeky guy, and it works for him. But every other successful head coach has a charisma about him, somewhat of a. You seem like they're good with people. Salah's that way.
You have to be a people person.
You have to be a people person. Salah is a people person. People gravitate to him. They follow him.
Right.
Kyle's is a brain. He's a brainiac, and people respect him. But I get the feeling he's most comfortable in a room by himself watching tape.
Right, with nobody else there.
So that's how I feel.
And I mean, I think a lot of people take like having a little hip hop swag to you, like liking J's, like they take that as being like, oh, look, the coach is hip. You know what I'm saying? But like, I'm with you. Like, always one of my great lines in a football movie is Any Given Sunday. You know, and Lawrence Taylor asked, you know, Willie Beeman. He said, "Yeah, you led, Ninja, but did anybody follow?" You see what I'm saying? He was like, he wasn't saying that you weren't the better quarterback, but he was saying you were alienating other people. So it didn't matter how good you were because you weren't bringing the other players along with you. You know,
here's the way I look at the difference between him and Salah. When Salah's players come off the field, what does Salah do?
He cheering them over.
He hugs them and cheers them, and he's right there with them. When Shanahan's players come off the field, what does he do?
He's focusing on the next. Yeah, he's looking at his play sheet for the next drive, so he can figure out the next shotgun run and fourth down. Like,
and I'm not saying you have to be a rah-rah guy. I just see that he seems to be much more comfortable looking at, a playbook than a person.
Like the OC up in the booth, looking down, calling plays, as opposed to the guy on the sideline leading them.
And so, honestly, if I were Jed York, I'd be thinking right now, I'm about to lose my best coach. Just the way Arthur Blank should have been thinking in 2016 when Kyle Shanahan left and he was left with Dan Quinn. I'm losing Robert Saleh. That guy's going to be a successful head coach somewhere, and I'm stuck with an offensive coordinator. I'm scared. I'd be scared if I were Jed York. Scared.
But the only thing I would say is that Kyle chose Saleh.
True.
So
maybe you can do it again.
It wasn't like Saleh was a hot commodity and like everybody knew this is the guy to get to run you up. So if Kyle had the eye to find Saleh, you hope he has the eye to find the next guy. And he was a little open in the press conference too, with saying that he wasn't, even though he said this is the defense he wanted when he started, he said he's not going to marry himself to just the cover 3 defense. So it's like if the next guy, if it was Fangio and he wanted to run the 3-4 and felt like you had the pieces, I think he would be okay with that. So that, to me, that's showing a little growth. I'll tell you another thing that showed a little growth was the Wilson Jr., the fumble.
Yes.
Last year, he would have got buried on the bench like Raheem Mostert got buried when he had a couple of fumble issues. So that showed a little growth that he kept putting him out there. Maybe he didn't have much choice, depending on, considering what was behind him.